There we go. Hi, everybody.
Hello.
Who I got with me is Karen or Tapioca Thievery.
Hello.
Welcome. Oh, hold on, I gotta get my YouTube pause. There we go.
Yeah.
Okay. So, welcome. Glad you're here. So,
Thank you for having me. Always a good time with Scott.
yes. And I have the soccer guru with me now.
Oh. Yes, we'll see. We'll see.
Yeah, if you haven't seen any of Karen's videos or Tapioca's videos, then you're missing out. They're fun. So please go to her channel and like and subscribe if you can. It will just help her channel to grow. And if you're on her channel, come over to mine and say hi and do all the YouTubey things. It'd be great. So if you're watching on preview or playback, please hit the like and subscribe. And thank you for being here. And let's see who we got with us. Got Jackie Jacaranda and Juanita. Hi, Juanita. And Morella. Hey there. And Kaja. Hi, Kaja. Still scrolling. Still scrolling. And Sunrising Sagittarius. Hello there.
Hello.
And Willow.
Willow.
Hi, Willow. How's your kitty doing, Willow? No, she asked me about mine earlier, but I didn't get a chance to ask her about hers.
Oh.
Tiger Dragon is here.
Hello.
Hi there. Kaja, I've got your question. If y'all want to go ahead and put in your questions, please do in caps and emojis, please. Dandika is here. Whoops, wrong one. There we go. All right. So I've got a little bit different setup here. So if you see me looking over this way, I'm actually looking at the chat. I've got it a little bit bigger over here so I can see. So there's that. And we will get started here in just a minute. Dandika, I've got your question. It keeps jumping, but I got it. Yeah, there we go. She's doing the same. I was in Trisha's room last night and she did tuning forks for her. Oh, that's good. That's good. Trisha's awesome with her forks. Juanita, I got you. Tiger Dragon, I got you. Okay. You'll have to forgive me. I just got up from a nap, so I told Karen I'm a little sluggish right now. So my nap didn't want to let me get up. All right, and if you who are here can send some love and light to Milo, he's not doing too well right now, so he's all right, but he's still sick. So I'll probably have to take him to the vet tomorrow if he doesn't get better. Namira is here. Hi, Namira.
Hello. Thanks, Jackie.
Oh, you're at 15K? Holy smoke. It's awesome.
Yeah, I was like, wow, this World Cup thing, people must like it.
Yeah.
Wow.
Okay, Sunrising Sagittarius, I got you. Blush Heart Love is here. Hello. And Andrea from Hawaii is here. Hello, Andrea.
Hello.
No breathing problems. No. He's just gets sick, and whenever he eats, he gets sick.
Mm.
We've tried him on all kinds of foods. We've tried everything. So he'll have to go for his shot tomorrow if he doesn't get better, which I'm hoping he does. So let's go ahead and get started. And one little thing before we start, if you do want to give a donation, that's always appreciated. You'll go to the front of the line and you'll get a longer reading. It's a $5 donation or higher, US dollars or equivalent. And if you are a member, you will go before others, just like the donated people will. So, and moderators, of course, too. All right. So let's get Kaja. Yes, Willow. Hi, Yashi. I got your question.
I forgot about the full moon. I got to do a full moon reading.
Is that tonight?
No, 29th.
29th. Okay, good. So I was like, I'll have my moon cards out. Yeah. Okay, Kaja's here. Can I get any guidance for upcoming full moon? And okay, she just answered my question. It was right in front of me. Thank you, Karen. I'm not saying dummy. Right there. Kaja, first card I got for you is the Page of Cups. So what's upcoming for you? A lot of emotion. There's a lot of emotion coming into this cup. So best thing to do or have in that case is emotional balance. The next card I got for you is the Three of Pentacles. And this is having help. So to attain your goals, to reach some kind of journey that you're trying to go down, you know, some kind of facet of that journey that you're trying to do. If somebody comes in, they're there to help you. So for entertainment purposes, though, but that's what that card means. And then you've got the Queen of Pentacles. The Queen of Pentacles is very loving, but she has to give self-love to herself first. So self-love, self-care is very important, and then you can take care of others. The Oracle cards I got for you. This one says, if you're unsure, ask. If you're open, the universe will answer. Yeah, so just have an open heart. I'm going to get you an angel card. You got wisdom. So have wisdom in all that you do and use your intuition as well to make tough decisions. And I think that, you know, your cards look really good. So if you can maintain that emotional balance, you're going to have a good full moon. So just beware of that, of all those emotions coming in, and then you got this. All right. And that's what I got for you.
All right. So, Kaja, I have I think I also have emotions when it comes to the Queen of Cups, because I got the Queen of Cups for you as well. And I think what this is telling me is that all of the cards are kind of giving me a cautionary tale about how you handle your emotions. So I also got the Devil card and the Hermit card. So to me, these are just saying, what I like about the Devil card is that it also reminds me of the Eight of Cups when you're walking away from something that doesn't really serve you, because the Devil card can talk about addictions or things that just aren't good for you. But it also says that, like, even though these little kitty cats look like they're chained up, they can actually get free when they want to. So I think what these cards are saying is that to be cautious. If there's something that's not working for you that you don't need, take the time with the Hermit to find a plan to move away from it. But I also say proceed with caution because I got the caution cone. So the caution code says do not proceed. Basically, it means you pause, right? You pause, which is the Hermit. Run in the other direction if you need to, but do not charge ahead. And I think this is basically saying do not charge ahead. Do not only go, do not make decisions just on emotions. It's just asking you to think things through. Find that, use that guiding light to find the correct path. Because if you charge too fast ahead without thinking, there's like a ripple effect. And that could cause like more issues than you expect. So I don't think these are bad cards. Usually, you would see the devil card, you would think it was a bad card. But I think it's just telling you that, there may be something that you want to move away from, and you can use the full moon to get that energy. But to not just think emotionally about it, also, think logically about it. You don't want to make decisions too quickly. So I think that's pretty much what the cards are saying. So I hope that helps.
Right. Thank you, Kaja. So a couple people have been coming in. We've got Dahlia. Hello, Dahlia.
Hello.
And Tina Mexico is
Hello.
here. And Ruby is here. And Ruby did a donation. Thank you, Ruby. And you'll go next. And Andrea, I've got your question. And questions are now closed unless there is a donation, because we had quite a few questions coming in, and we've only got an hour today. So, yeah, just being respectful of that. We may not be getting to everybody, but we will do our best. Make sure I put the right banner up. Okay. So next up is Ruby. Ruby says, may I ask when I'll have the finances to get a second much needed used car? My current car's mileage is adding up. Need a backup car soon. Thanks. Okay. Oh, Tina, did you send a donation as well? Thank you, Tina, if you did. Oh, thank you. Yeah, that's fine. You'll go after Ruby then. The first card that I've got for you, Ruby, is the Three of Pentacles. So I think that you will have the finances. This is money. This is somebody coming in to help you. Then you got the Wheel of Fortune. So you got a positive change coming in. That's a yes. Ace of Swords, a new opportunity. That's a yes. Then you got the World card. So this is, the end of one cycle and the beginning of a new cycle. And I can even see the wheels. I can see wheels in this World card, in just through my mind. So that's telling me yes. And then you got the Page of Wands. And the Page of Wands is the free spirit that does things, the way that they want to, within reason, but still doing magic, doing things that you haven't done in a long time. So maybe you haven't bought a car in a long time, and that's what you're getting ready to do. And that's why you got that card. You also got Love in the Rose Garden. So butterflies here for a change. So I think love is coming to you in the form of spirit and going to bring you a transition, a change. So that's a yes card to me. The next card I got for you is Conjunct Amplify. This is from the Business Astrology deck. So this is a yes to me. Then from the Angel deck, it says Ascended Masters, powerful, loving, and wise spiritual teachers are watching over and guiding you. So it's just telling me that your guides are there trying to help you to get this next vehicle that you need. So that's what I got for you, Ruby. I hope that resonates. And here's Karen.
Yeah, so I think especially the guides part made a lot of sense to me, like what Scott got, because I have the Have Faith card and the Meditating Monkey card. So these both talk about connecting to like a higher self. The monkey card says stillness isn't boring because it's bananas. The wisdom of your higher self is already waiting. So, and I think I got those cards because I also got the High Priestess, which kind of reminds me of that idea of connecting into something higher in order to sort of help you get there. Because then I got the Nine of Swords and the Four of Cups. So I think what the Nine of Swords is saying is that you're feeling a bit sad, I guess, about waiting, right? Or you're feeling a bit stressed, right? So this card is saying, Four of Cups is saying you may be getting some offers, something that may be different than what you expect, but don't ignore it. So I think you're going to have opportunities for cars coming up that maybe first you would say, no, that's not what I want. But it's kind of just reminding you to look into it a little. Don't make a decision. Don't turn something away too quickly. It might actually work out in your favor. And then I was like, well, when is this going to happen? That's the hard part, right? And the card I pulled for that is the Knight of Swords, and this is a fast knight. So I think this is saying that you're not going to have to wait too much longer. This knight he's moving, right? He's his own little car. He's moving. So I think it's coming. It's probably coming quicker than you feel like it is. You might feel like stressed, like you need this car and it's just taking too long, but it is coming. So I don't think you're going to have to wait too much longer. Just make sure you don't pass up certain opportunities too quickly, because that may make it take a little bit longer to get the car. So I hope that helps, Ruby.
All right. Thank you, Ruby. All right. Next up is Tina. Thank you, Tina, for your donation. Please can my guides to me how my appointment for my permanent residency go in August? Okay.
Okay.
Wow. I think you're going to get it, Tina. I don't think it's going to be much of a problem at all. You got the Page of Pentacles. So this is manifesting something new. So manifest this. Then you got the Six of Cups. And this is a gift being given to you. So this is a yes. You got the World card, which is a heck yes. This is the end of one cycle, the beginning of another one, just like Ruby got, I think. So it's strength card. Yeah, kindness, gentleness, tenderness, patience. May have to have a little bit of patience, but I think it's still August. I think it's going to go really well. Ace of Pentacles is a new opportunity. So the next card you got is Healing. So if there's any healing that you need to do, the guides are telling you that now is a great time to do that. Or you'll be able to sign up for medical coverage. That's great. And then you got Lilith, which is empowerment. So yeah, you've got the empowerment that you need. And then you got the Earth Angel. And it says you are a light worker who has come to Earth to teach about love. All right, so that's a big yes to me as well. Teaching, learning, you're going to be okay. So that's what I got for you, Tina. Thank you for letting me read for you.
Okay, so let's see. The first card I got for you, Tina, is the Two of Pentacles. This one is just saying that I think it says that you're feeling like you're balancing a lot right now, right? A little kitty somehow balancing pentacles with his little feet. I don't know how he does it, but it's very cute. And then I also got the Devil card for you. I think that just means that right now you're feeling, especially when you mentioned like the medical, it's like you're feeling a little stuck, like something's kind of chaining you down, and it probably has a lot to do with, finally getting that permanent residency. And so then I got the Fool, which is great because this says to me, you're on a new journey. So, you leave that devil behind. I think this means your residency appointment goes well and you get to start a whole new journey. So I think I think those cards are very good. I also have, from Sabrina's deck, I got the Seek Nourishment card. And it's funny because the first thing I thought of when I saw this is, when your appointment goes well, go out and have a good dinner. You want to celebrate. I don't know why, but that was the first thing I saw when I saw this. I was like, that's like a celebration to me, having a good dinner. I also got for you the Disco Mirror Ball. And this one talks about facing the truth. So when you do have your appointment, there's probably going to be a lot of stuff afterwards that you probably have to take care of. That's not as fun as celebrating with dinner. Just, more things that you have to do. So just remember to get those things done as soon as you can. Don't take your time. I'm sure these processes take a lot of time. So the quicker you get in any information that they need, the better. And then let's see, I wanted to pull one more card from my paranormal deck, and I got the Wendigo. What does the Wendigo mean? The Wendigo, I know that word. Wendigo, that means hunger and survival. So Wendigos do warn you of consequences of unchecked desires. So it asks you to reflect on certain things, and it kind of goes well with the Devil card. So it's basically saying, to make things go smooth as possible, just reflect on the things that you don't need, right? You leave the things you don't need behind, and that'll make the process go a lot more smoothly for you. So I think they're good cards, especially the Fool card, because the Fool card is the whole start of a new journey, right? It's the 0 card in the tarot. So I think that's going to be some good for you and good for being able to sign up for medical coverage. That's what I got for you, Tina. I hope that helps.
Great. Thank you, Tina. You're welcome. Okay, Dahlia has already donated, so she'll go next. Dahlia, I may have got it and just not gotten your note or something, because my subscribers are very generous to what they send me. So I get a lot of decks and things. So if you will email me what you sent me, I can double check that I didn't get it, but I didn't get anything from you, I know. If you put something in there like a note. So if you can let me know, that'd be great. All right. So your question is, could I get a reading for August? Yes, you sure can. All right. So I've got one major for you, and it's a big one. It's the first one. It's the sun. So this is joy, vitality, and success coming in. You've got the King of Swords, and the King of Swords is kind of, um, well, not kind of, he is very smart and intellectual, and he can, handle whatever decisions that he has to. And then you got the Nine of Cups, or the Nine of Cups of Flames in this deck. Um, that is manifestation right there. So manifesting what you want and having it come true. Make a wish. Then you got the Eight of Cups. This is walking away from something that no longer resonates. So there's something that you need to walk away from and leave behind so that something new can come in for you. And then I've got towards the end of August, you got the Ten of Swords. This can be the Ruin card, but if you notice, there's no blood there. So the reason why is because the swords aren't real. They're illusions. They're in your head. So if you get something stuck in your head and you feel like you're not going to succeed, that's wrong. That's your ego messing with your mind. So just remember that there's always in the Ten of Swords a new beginning, a sunrise. And so things are going to get better. And I think your new beginning is going to start towards the end of August as well. And then you've got the knowledge card. So you're going to be learning a lot. Okay, so that's important because you'll be teaching it later on, I'm hearing. It's like the Hierophant card, teacher and learner. And then you got, let's see here, the 10th house in the astrology deck, which is recognition and rewards. Right? So you've got good things coming in. And then you got release. So there's something that you need to release that goes right along with this Eight of Cups here. So release what is not serving you, just like a bunch of weeds that are just, blocking your entrance to your house. You need to pull them out of the way. It's not fun, but sometimes you got to release things that are no longer serving you and get rid of them. Right? So that's what I got for you, Dahlia. I hope that resonates. It looks like a really good August.
All right. So pulled a bunch of cards and I got a bunch of interesting messages. I pulled a card from my Endless Tarot deck to give me like an overall, what's the overall feeling of August for you. And what's interesting is I got the story card. So this is a tarot deck, but this card is only in this tarot deck. Like it has its own little extra card called the story card. And so that this says to me that you'll have, I think August will be kind of big for you. Like there will be things happening in August that will either set in motion some things for you, or it's a certain part of your life that I think you're not going to forget, because the story card, it kind of like lines out a new path for you in a way. So the other cards I got for you, I did get the Three of Swords, which kind of talks about like a heartbreak or something not exactly going the way that you want. But I got also the King of Cups for you. So this to me says that the King of Cups is somebody that is wise, handles his emotions very well, understands how to handle relationships. So if something doesn't exactly go your way, it's saying that you have the ability to handle those emotions, to make good decisions, And I got the Four of Cups again. And so it's also saying, don't judge too quickly on what may come up for you. Take some time to think things through. Like if you get a certain opportunity coming by, don't dismiss it quickly. You want to think about it, because then I got the Sloth Wizard, which talks about wait with patience. So this little guy, he says some spells take time. Let it simmer, not scorch. In sloth magic, slowness is called for. So don't feel the need to make any decisions in a hurried manner. I think you're going to have some interesting things come up for August that you really just want to spend that time making decisions on, because I also got the ripple effect again. So you'll be thinking about the future. Like if I go route A, maybe this will happen. If I go route B, maybe this will happen. Like it's just saying for you to think things through and to think towards the future. So you may have some opportunities come up where you're like, I got to make a decision between the two, and I want to see what's best. And then finally, I got the Siren card for you. So sirens, they're a card of seduction and allure, right? They call in the what do you call them? They call in the ships from the ocean to try to get them to crash into the rocks, right? So sirens, this card asks you to examine your relationship with temptation. So I think that's also why you got the Sloth Wizard. It's saying you have an opportunity for this, or you have an opportunity for that. Don't just go by emotion. Think about how your relationship with temptation is. You want to make sure that that decision that you make, you're not being led astray by external desires, right? Or it's asking you to make sure you realize how you charm others as well. So it says you could be very powerful with your seduction and allureness to other people. So be careful how you use that power. But I think mainly it's basically saying, in August, you'll have some new opportunities come your way. Don't dismiss them too quickly, but also, just take time to think about them and how they will affect your future. So I hope that helps. Happily Awakens.
Thank you, Dahlia. Appreciate you being here. All right. Next up is Thandika. Thandika, I also got the Eight of Cups for you. So something, instead of what's coming towards you, you need to look what you're walking away from. So there's something to walk away from so that new things can come in and come towards you. Hey, you got the Two of Swords as well. And the Two of Swords is an impasse, coming to not being able to make a decision. So once you make your decision based upon intuition and gut, that's spirit. So that will help you make the right decision. And then the blindfold comes off, and this card becomes the peace card. Okay. And then you got the Ace of Swords, which is clarity and seeing clearly, and a new opportunity coming in for you as well. I also got for you the light card, the fireflies. It's pretty cool. So just know that you are part of the light, and to step into your light, step into your power, and you'll be glowing just like the fireflies do at night. So make sure you're doing like a little bit of a spirit check, I'm hearing. And if you do that, then that will assure you that you are headed in the right direction. And then for you, Thandika, I got water flow. It's a pretty card. So just make sure that you are going with the flow, releasing expectations, because when you do that, spirit can bring in even better things. Water is also emotion. So make sure you're having emotional control and speaking your truth out of love filtered. And that is your spread. So that's what I got for you, Thandika. I hope that resonates. Thank you for letting me read for you.
All right, Thandika. So first card I got for you is the Nine of Cups. So this is a great card to have. There's a feeling of being fulfilled, but also when I think of the cups, it's a lot to do with emotions, intuition. Can also have a lot to do with relationships between people. Because then I have the Lovers card. So this talks about there's some type of partnership coming your way, or you could be in a certain partnership. Doesn't always have to be a love relationship. Could be a love relationship. Could be a business partnership. Could be friend relationship. Could be some type of close relationship you have with a family member. And then I got the Four of Wands. And what's funny is it's the same cute cats on both cards. They're both sitting there together. So to get the Lovers card and then the Four of Wands after, that Four of Wands is like the marriage card. It's a good foundation card. So I feel like I think you're going to have some good, like a good relationship coming your way. I don't know if you're looking for one or if you're already in one. Like I said, it doesn't have to be a love relationship. It could be some type of partnership, but it shows that it has a very good foundation. So that's really good. I also pulled for you the satisfaction and fulfillment card. So I think that this relationship, whatever type it is going to bring you that satisfaction and fulfillment that you need. And then just as a little reminder, I got for you the pajama penguin. And this talks about resting and recharging. So the penguins rest and recharge to fuel tomorrow's waddle. So take a cue and nurture yourself. So whatever, they're very good cards. I think you have something really good coming your way. Just don't forget to recharge in all the excitement. So I hope that helps.
All right. Thank you, Thandika. I'm going to say hello to Christina, the Sixth Sense. Welcome.
Hello.
And Alida. Welcome. And guys, questions are closed unless there's a donation. Thank you. Appreciate everybody being here. And next up is Juanita.
Highest good. Message.
What is the message from Spirit for my highest good on this day? Okay.
Hi, Jan.
All right. So, Juanita, the first card I got for you is the Knight of Swords. And the Knight of Swords is coming in really fast. So, whenever I see the Knight of Swords, I think slow down. So, you're probably getting some fast energy coming in. And the best thing to do is slow down when making decisions so that you don't make the wrong ones or make one in haste. Then you got the Four of Wands, Four of Icicles in this deck. The Four of Wands is a happy home, celebration, celebrate the small things. So be happy for the things that you have, because that will bring in new things and for you to be happy with. More abundance can come in. And then you got the Eight of Wands. And the Eight of Wands is coming in really fast. as well. So you got two fast cards. So this is good messages coming in as well for you, but you just want to be a little bit leery of this energy because the energy is coming in very, very fast for you, Juanita, with these two cards, especially. So that's fast movement. If I can get them both in there. There you go. The next card I got for you is protection from the hedgehog. So you are protected.
I like that card. It's cute.
Yeah, it's cute. If you need more protection or to, feel like you are getting more protection, ask Archangel Michael to come in and give that to you, and he will. And then you've got forgiveness. So make sure you're forgiving others, not so that they can, do harm again to you, or that you don't need to put up a boundary. That's not what it is. It's so that you are not energetically tied to that person or situation any longer. Doesn't mean forget. It just means forgive. And that's what I got for you, Juanita. Here's Karen.
All right. So, Juanita, I got some interesting cards. First card I got is the Seven of Wands. To me, this is like a defensive card. Like maybe you feel like you've had to put up some defenses. And then I got the Death card, which talks about change. So I don't know if something has happened recently where it's making you feel defensive, because then I also got the Four of Pentacles, and the Four of Pentacles is a kitty cat who does not want to share their resources. So to me, all of these cards, all three of these cards feel like confrontation, like something has been kind of bugging you. And it's funny that Scott was talking about the boundaries and going quickly and like all these things kind of happening. I don't know if you felt like overwhelmed or anything, because then I got the set boundaries card. So that says to me, especially with the forgiveness card, like Scott got, that I don't know if something's happened recently where you feel like you've had to be a bit defensive. You're thinking, I need to make some type of change. You feel like you have to protect your resources in a way, and that you have to set any boundaries. I'm not sure if that's something that you felt, or that's something that you may have to do. And then, I mean, Scott got all those very quick cards, and then I got the pajama penguin again, and that talks about resting and recharging. So I feel like, I don't know if it's like an emotional thing that you're feeling overwhelmed, or, oh, I see. You had to set boundaries with a roommate. Oh, I can understand that. That makes sense to me, especially with the Four of Pentacles and that Seven of Wands. Like something was like bugging you, and you set those boundaries. So I think that's good. So I think the spirit is saying, you know what, at this point, just remember to take care of yourself, to rest and recharge, because that feeling of being like overwhelmed, of having to deal with something emotionally, it just really drags you down, right? So don't forget to rest and recharge. Do a Jackie B spa day, whatever you need to do.
All done?
Yeah.
Okay. Just making sure. Okay. And Andrea, I just saw that you gave a donation as well. I didn't see that before, so thank you. And you will go now. Just let me know that you're here and ready.
Low vibe energy from Ronita says from her roommate.
I've been there.
Yeah.
Okay, Andrea.
Hurricane Fausto.
Yeah, she's in Hawaii.
Yeah.
Andrea, are you here? Okay, well, we'll come back to her then if she shows up in time here. If not, oh, there she is. Okay. Thank you, Andrea. It may rain some while they're there. You see the rain coming off of the Three of Swords here. So it may storm a little bit, but this is a minor card. This is not the Tower. So I think it's going to be okay. You got the Knight of Pentacles, so slow and steady wins the race. So just make sure that you are keeping track of the weather and, making sure that it's not, going to be something to where they shouldn't be flying. But that's just being cautious, not being paranoid. Okay. And then you got the Eight of Pentacles. So your hard work and dedication will pay off with rewards and recognition. This is you waiting for your son to come and his family. So I think that is a yes, that you'll be okay, or they will be okay. Got the Page of Cups. This is a fish in a bowl, which is extra amount of emotion coming in. So look at the water. It's getting kind of choppy there. So I'm thinking it might be storming some while he's there with you. But you did get the Judgment card. So just think positively. Whatever you are putting out into the universe, it'll come back to you. Make sure you're following your life purpose. And your life purpose is, being done in everything that you do. So the next card I got for you says patience is a portal. The universe is not late. It just tells me that what is supposed to happen will happen. And I think that, if you manifest good things for them, then it'll happen. You got Archangel Raphael. So this is the archangel over the throat chakra. So no, Raphael's over the heart chakra. My bad. And it's a green aura. So this is for healing and hope. So if you want to keep hope that alive, that your son, will be fine, which I really think he will be. Just carry a green stone or crystal with you. And then the last card that I got for you is Archangel Gabriel. So you got two archangels. This is the archangel of the throat chakra. Maybe why I was getting them mixed up, because I was going to pull them side by side. So the throat chakra is communication. So just make sure that you are speaking your truth out of love, filtered. So, like I said, don't be paranoid. Just be cautious and listen to the weather reports of what's coming in. And I think if it's gets bad enough, they'll just cancel the flight. But I don't see it being that bad, but I do see it being stormy.
All right. So, Andrea, the overall, I guess, feeling of the trip I got was the Eight of Cups. So this is like walking away from something that no longer serves you. So what I think this means is that because of the weather, there may be some changes that have to be made. And I feel like this card is just reminding you to be flexible about that. So like, I'm sure you probably have plans. Your son is coming. You guys want to do certain things. I think this is basically just reminding you that don't worry about having to change some plans. change some things that you may have wanted to do because of the weather. You might have to be creative and, make some changes, and that's fine. Because then I also got the new opportunities card for you. So I think even though you don't get to do certain things you may already have plans, there's going to be other things that you can do that will be probably fun. I thought it was interesting. Scott was talking about the throat chakra because then I got tiny violin. And the tiny violin says, sometimes we're wrong. So I think with the throat chakra, it's interesting because, it says, cue the sad music, wrong notes happen, admit it, learn, and play stronger tomorrow. So say, for example, when plans change, it can be stressful. Sometimes when families come together, even when it's like a visit and on vacation, changes come and it gets a little annoying. People might get testy. And this card just reminds you to not let things get to you. If you feel like you may have said something you shouldn't have said, just admit it is fine. You guys can make up for that. What else did I get for you? I got the 7 of Wands. So I think that's another like, watch the weather, be on the defensive. Don't forget that if you have to change plans, you may have to do that. I have the Moon card for you. So sometimes the weather is a bit unclear. You may not know exactly what's going to happen, but, just kind of go with the flow. Because then you get the 10 of Wands. And what's interesting about the 10 of Wands is it's kind of like a burden card, but what's great is the 10 of Wands. The Wands are about like that enthusiasm and that creativity. So I also see them as like kind of bringing the fun in a way. So you're at that completion. You've had a lot of fun, but I think after a while you just kind of feel tired, and that's kind of like a good trip. When you have it, you feel a little bit tired from all that fun you had. So yeah, I mean, I think that, if the trip happens because of the weather, it's just saying to just be open to having to make changes because of the weather. Maybe his flight gets delayed or it gets changed to a different day. But that's okay because you can still figure things out and have some new opportunities for whatever you want to do. So don't let the weather rain on your parade, basically. Just, try to work around it as best and as safely as you can. So I hope that makes sense, Andrea.
Thank you, Andrea. And we have time for one more. Tiger Dragon. Are you still here?
Next 2.
If you didn't get your question answered, I will be back not at 7, but at 9 tonight. So 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you don't get your question answered, or if you did and you want to come back and have another one, that's awesome too. Or just to hang out with us. So Tiger Dragon is here. Message from Spirit on what to expect for the next 2 months. Okay. Well, the first card I got, let me put myself over here in the hot seat. The first card that I got is the 9 of Swords. And this can be anxiety or worry. So just know that these swords are illusions and you can get rid of them. Just like you can get rid of the worry and anxiety. Okay, so ask your guides, ask your angels to help you get rid of it. Archangel Metatron is great for changing your vibes from low to high. Then you got the 8 of Wands. This is new messages coming in and good messages coming in for you. So I think that the next 2 months are going to be really good for you. Just making sure that you get a handle on your nerves and anxiety. But you can do that by having the sun in your life. So this is joy and success and vitality, peace and harmony. So just making sure that you are being, basking in the sun, claiming your joy and peace in your life. And the only thing you really need with this card is gratitude, because when you have gratitude, it's just going to bring even better things into you. All right, the next card I got for you is friendship. So make sure your friends are of the same spiritual caliber that you are. It doesn't mean they're wrong if they're not. It just means they're probably not for you. So cherish your friends, the ones who are close. And, if you don't have close friends, or a lot of us don't, being on the internet, I have you guys. So y'all are my close friends. So if you are in that kind of situation, just call in your tribe. Ask your archangels, ask your guides to come back. And not come back, but I was reading something else. Squirrel, hello. I almost went the whole show without one. Tiger Dragon, I scrolled on you. So yeah, ask for your tribe to come in, and they will. And then the final card I got for you says the moon reflects your phases. You don't need to shine all the time. Look at that. Her face is like right there. It's almost hidden because she's not shining right now. She's resting. So rest when you need to. Recuperate from whatever you need to. You don't have to be happy, shining people all the time. Right. So yes, many things going on currently, many obligations, but I'm doing my best to stay hopeful. That's the perfect way to be. So I agree with that. That's awesome. And here is Karen for you.
Yeah. So Tiger Dragon. First card I got for you is a great card, and it's the 10 of Cups. So this is like the happy families card. You got the little kitty cats here with their little kitten. So I think when it comes to like your family or who people that you see as family, it also goes well with the friendship card. There's a happiness there for you. Like there are people that you can look to if you need, right? And then I also got the Queen of Swords for you. This card is telling me that, the queens are wise, right? They're not intimidated. When I see the King of Swords, I see somebody who's good with battle physically. When I see the Queen, I see somebody who's good logically, right? You make good plans. You know how to get through certain situations by thinking things through. And then I also got for you the Strength card, which is a great card. And the Strength card to me it talks a lot about emotional strength, right? Because you usually have the woman with the lion, and the woman is able to pet the lion, and the lion is able to keep himself from wanting to eat her, right? There's this kind of strength going on where, it's not just it's not a physical strength to me. It's an emotional strength, a logical strength. And so I think that shows up as well for you. When you said you had, a lot of things going on and you're doing your best. I think what's interesting is that I got the portal card for you. So this signifies gateways to other realms or possibilities. So it's like a portal that's opening up to you. Opportunities, stepping into new dimensions. It could be spiritual, emotional, or physical. So basically there's a door opening for you and you can step through it with courage and an open heart, which I thought went well with the Strength card. And then I also got the change direction card for you. So I think this is saying that within the next 2 months, this is a good time for you to kind of step through a portal if you want to change direction, if you want to change how something is going in your life. This next 2 months will be a good time for you to do it. And then I got pencil pusher. It says, go get to work. So if you want to make a change, you want to step through that portal. This also reminds you that you have to do the work behind it. Sharpen up, stop doodling excuses. It's time to produce and you can make it happen. So they're pretty good cards. I don't think anything was like negative. I think it basically reminds you that there's people that you have that you can lean on if you need. You are logically very smart, but also emotionally very smart. So yeah, I think it's a good 2 months, and it's a good time to make any changes that you may want to take Tiger Dragon. So I hope that helps.
All right. And Tiger Dragon, I did for some reason just want to pull another card for you, and I got this. Shield
Ooh.
yourself. And it says protect yourself from harsh or fear-based energies by envisioning a cocoon of healing lights surrounding you. And it made me think of this Nine of Swords that I drew for you. So just the anxiety worry card, just make sure that you are protecting yourself against that. Okay, so there's a great way to do it. I hope that helps. And thank you for letting us read for you.
Thank you.
Okay, well, that is all we have time for tonight, but I thank you all for being here. And I'll be back at 9 o'clock for those that haven't been read. And I appreciate everybody being here. Karen, thank you for being here.
Thank you. Thank you for hosting me.
Of course. And all the moderators, thank you so much. And we will see you all soon. All right. Bye, everybody. Thank you.
Bye.